I talk to people about how to structure their business
Okay.
to get as much funding as possible so that they can invest into their businesses. Because people always have these dreams about starting businesses, but they don't have no money. So I teach them how to get the money. I basically sell money.
Welcome to the Aid to Assets podcast, the ultimate podcast for aspiring real estate investors. I'm your host, Tiffany Watsons. Join me as we discuss real estate investing for 9 to 5.
Like, your work ethic should never change based on the result.
You cannot put a price tag on your safety.
When you can understand the foundation and how we got here, it will give you direction on how it could potentially go.
If you want to get some real estate, the best way to get it is to start investing in real estate. And that's what I'm saying. Tax liens and tax deeds is the best way.
So we are meant to be in movement and in constant motion, in constant discovery of ourselves. And that's why we get to explore so many different things of ourselves.
This is your Aid to Assets.
Hello, everyone. And I am so excited because my friend here, Herman, the Haitian CEO, is going to tell us how we get the bag. Herman, how you doing today?
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on your
Absolutely.
platform. I am honored.
Oh, listen, no, I'm honored because from what I have heard, you got to know.
I'm the guy to know.
You the
Is that the rumor?
That's the rumor.
Oh,
So tell the folks a little bit more about what it is that you do.
My name is Herman Dolce, also known as Haitian CEO on Instagram. I am the founder of Bellastone Enterprises, named after my firstborn daughter, Bella. We help small, medium, and large businesses get access to capital and money because we also have these dreams about, hey, I want to start a t-shirt company, construction company. I want to get into real estate, but you don't have any money.
Right.
So my job, I teach you how to structure your business properly
Okay.
to get as much money as possible so that you can fund your dreams.
Now, when you say structure your business properly, that means that I should already be in business or I should just have aspirations of being a business owner.
No, it means structuring the business properly. If you want to go to the bank and be like, hey, can I get $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, 0% interest for up to a year? The bank is going to be like, okay, well, what's your business name? What's your business address? What's the phone number of your business? What's the website? So those things people don't have in order, right? So have those things in order. So when you go to the bank, just like if you wanted to get personal money,
Yes.
you're going to give them your name, your address, your phone number. Your business needs to have those same things also.
Okay.
So I teach you how to do that structure first and then walk to the bank and ask them for money.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this because oftentimes when we think about starting new businesses, we hear way more failures than we do successes.
That's what we hear. Uh-huh.
And so you know where I'm going with
Right.
this. So talk to us about what are some of the biggest mindset shifts that you see new entrepreneurs need to get over in order to be successful in their business?
Will Smith had a great story he did on one of his Instagram reels. The scariest part about jumping out of a plane is jumping out.
Oh.
The moment you jump out, it's not scary anymore because
Okay.
you did the hard part. Everyone says, I'm going to try to start a business. No, start the business. Like the Nike commercial, just do it. It is very scary, but your dreams and your success is on the other side of your fears.
Okay.
You just have to jump over that hurdle, and I promise you're going to be fine. Now, this is just some reel on Instagram, and we all make it look very easy, and it's not always that easy. I definitely understand, but when you have good mentors, and then when you have a business plan, you're in good shape.
Okay.
No, you're actually going to negotiate with each other in the classroom. And then you're going to make phone calls and you're going to talk to total strangers and negotiate with them about their properties.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Doc. You gonna put us on the phone?
On the phone, yes. And now, mind you, you're going to be set up for success because you're going to have a questionnaire in front of you to where you just simply go down the questionnaire and ask the questions that you need to ask to get all of the information that you need. But first, we're going to teach you how to negotiate and some of the things to look for, either in person or over the phone.
Tell me about the mentor that has had the biggest impact on your journey.
God, there's so many. Can I give you a couple? It's such a hard question. Number one, my father,
Okay.
Herman Dolce Jr. He planted some seeds about financial literacy. My father used to come home on Fridays. He used to get paid every Friday, take me down in his man cave, and he's like, okay, we got to pay the water bill. We got to pay your tuition. We got to pay the mortgage. And I didn't really understand what that meant. I just knew he showed me, like, this is what I made today. And he was like, I put it in the bank account, and I want you to write a check. Now, of course, he would sign it, but I would write in my sloppy handwriting, and I would do it. My dad was teaching me, without me understanding it, was financial literacy,
Right.
balancing a checkbook. And when I asked for the Nintendo, I'm aging myself right now. When I'm asking for the Nintendo, you know how much is left in the bank account. You know I don't have that $99, right? So that was my first mentor. And then what took me to the next level in terms of not just entrepreneurship, but running a business
Okay.
is Marcus Barney Him 500.
Yeah.
He showed me the structure of running a business,
Mhm.
having your virtual assistants,
Mhm.
getting a CEO,
Mhm.
a CIO, because we want to keep all the money.
Yeah.
Because when I first started making money, I wanted to keep all of it. But
Mhm.
then something happened. I started to run out of time again. So he taught me how to buy back my time.
Okay.
So I hired somebody to answer the phone, somebody
Mhm.
to answer the email, somebody to answer my ads,
Mhm.
somebody to run my Facebook page. And now I started getting more time. Guess what? I have opportunities to come to wonderful conferences and meet wonderful people like you. I have time on my hands
Right.
now.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay. That's one. Tell me one more.
One more, my real estate mentor, Sanika Weaver, she taught me how to invest in real estate the proper way.
Okay.
So when I first got into real estate,
Mhm.
I used my personal money to do it, my personal credit card.
We all.
And then when I did that, my credit scores dropped.
Mhm.
I couldn't refinance to get out of the project.
Mhm.
So I had to rent it out for a while. So I rented it out, paid off the cards. And then now that's when I learned about how to get business credit.
Mhm.
Now I use business credit to invest in real estate.
Okay.
Even though the cards are maxed out, I'm good. Having a good mentor to do things and to teach you the things of where you want to be is super important.
Mhm.
I couldn't start a t-shirt company, but have Sanika to be my mentor.
And she's
Right?
in real estate.
She's in real estate.
Mhm.
Having the right mentor
Yeah.
for where you want to be is super important. A mentor that either has done what you have done
Mm.
or has failed at what you have done.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Let's talk about, you got a couple of minutes? I don't know if you're in a rush.
We got time.
You got time?
We
All
got
right.
time.
Hey y'all, Tiffany here. Are you looking to purchase or sell real estate? As you know, I'm your aid to assets and I want to help you with all of your real estate endeavors. Whether you're local here like me in the Fayetteville, North Carolina area, I can then help you purchase or sell your next property. If you're looking to purchase or sell outside of North Carolina, let me know too. I can still help you. I have a team of agents all over the country that I can connect you with to partner on your next deal. Let's get to the closing table, y'all. We buy our way to wealth, whether that's buying right or selling better. Can't wait to hear from you. Click on the link in the bio if you want more information on how to personally work with me or an agent on my team. Talk to you soon.
So then here's the vibes. Someone who is married for 25 years
Mhm.
has really good advice for you
Okay.
on marriage.
Mhm.
You know who else has good advice for you?
Who?
Someone who's been divorced. They can teach you what not to do.
Okay.
There's a lot of lessons in failure,
There you
right?
Mhm.
Smart people learn from their mistakes.
Mhm.
Wise people learn from other people's mistakes.
I need you to run that back.
One more time?
Run that back.
Because I want to make sure I don't want the battery to run out.
We
All right.
We fully charged around
Smart-
here and ready to go.
Smart people learn from their mistakes.
Mhm.
Wise people learn from other people's mistakes.
Mm.
That's why I go to talk to people who have won or failed in a place that I want to go to because they
Mhm.
have great advice.
Right.
The person who got divorced is going to give me some great advice. This thing, kid, you really shouldn't do this, this, and this.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
A married person can tell me, like, the best marriage advice I ever got. Somebody who's married for 50 years. I was like, what's the secret? He was like, forgiveness. And I was like, what? He was like, it's a lot of I'm sorry's and a lot of accepting of apologies over 50 years.
Mm.
People get
Yeah.
divorced when they just don't want to apologize anymore. And they just like, you know what? I'm done. So there's a lot of that. The person that you married is not the same person that's going to be in 5, 10, 15 years. We all evolve into very different people. My wife always tells me, get married Haitian CEO. She married Herman. I became Haitian during our marriage.
Mhm.
So it's a whole different ballgame. The same thing with people who taught me my real estate journey. I got a mentor. He came to look at a project I was doing. He was like, no, the 2x4s are placed wrong. They were framing the property
Mhm.
wrong. You would have to take the whole thing down and redo it. He saves me
Yeah.
literally $300,000.
Wow.
Because I had the right person to come and look at the deal before because it looked good to me in my
Mhm.
limited mindset.
That's
So
awesome.
having a great mentor and where you want to go, it's the cheat code. It's the fast pass at great adventure.
Okay. Now you talked about you have your own business.
Mhm.
However, you invest in real estate.
Mhm.
I'm going to take a step out on the limit that you probably have some other things that you dibble and dabble in.
Yes, absolutely.
So talk to us because we hear a lot about you need to have multiple streams of income and this and that. However, a lot of us, we're starting out and we trying to jump out
No.
to everything.
No, don't do that. These Instagram clips burn me up, right? You have to be super focused
Mhm.
on what you're going to do.
Mhm.
You're not going to start your t-shirt company, get into real estate. That's not what it is. Be
Mhm.
super focused on what you're going to do and give it all of your attention.
Okay.
Where this 7 streams of income thing comes from, I'm going to try to break it down. So my company, Yellowstone Enterprises, we're a financial literacy company, right?
Mhm.
So when we first started, we did credit repair.
Okay.
And then when people credit got fixed, I was sending them off to other people to get funding. No, come here. I'll get you funding.
Mhm.
I'll help you remove your inquiries.
Mhm.
I have a financial literacy book,
Yes.
right? I teach. about financial literacy. I'm an author. All those things fall under the umbrella of what this business does, but they're all different streams of income within the same thing, right?
Yes.
Not necessarily, I have a construction company, I have a group home company, I'm an author. Like, no, not totally different industries. No, I'm focused on financial literacy, and my different streams come from financial literacy.
Okay, I love it. Now, one of the things that my mentor says is that why power is greater than willpower. And you talked about how when you started your first company, you named it after your daughter.
That is a dope line. Let me get my phone. I need to write that down. Why? The why is so important.
Right?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
I interrupted.
It's fine. So you talked about started your company and you named it after your daughter. So we're talking real generational wealth. Like that's
100%.
legacy. But tell us about your why. What Herman, the Haitian CEO, going?
My kids are young. They're
Okay.
they're 6 and 4.
Okay.
Right? So my father is total care right now, literally hospital bed in the living room type situation, right? And he was young when he had a stroke, like 59.
Oh.
So my why is, oh my God, I want to make sure that's not me, my children. So I do my best to stay healthy so I can be here as long as possible. And I want to ensure that money is not an issue for these girls. So that's why I'm on the road all the time. We was in Atlanta last week and we bumping each other in Charlotte. I'm going to New York this weekend and Utah next week because I got to get the word. I got to preach this passion of mine. My girls and my family are my whys. And I tell people all the time, my daughters are already rich.
Yeah.
The businesses that I have, the life insurance policies that I'm leaving them behind. So right now, being here to teach them how to utilize the tools that I'm leaving them is super crucial for me right now. So those are my whys, Bella and Olivia.
Oh, Bella and Olivia, you have an amazing father. Oh
Thank
my
you,
goodness.
thank
you so much for all that you're doing pouring into your girls.
I appreciate that. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
2 last questions. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the first one is, when you think about life 1 year, 3 years from now, we believe in setting intentions and making it plain. What's really true for you and your business?
Oh, what is my intention? So what I want to do, what I teach right now is Bella Sloan, right? I have a Bella Sloan Academy where we have mentees. I would like twofold for my program to actually be in grade schools and high schools.
Yeah.
Financial literacy needs to start there. I'm talking to a bunch of adults where it's not that it's too late, but they're disappointed that they got this information so late.
Absolutely.
It was like, man, if I had learned this 5 years ago, I would be X by now. I was like, definitely. But I was like, we could even go further back and get financial literacy. Just like my dad was signing checks with me at 10. I had the mental capacity to do that. Grade school kids can get this information also. The second part of it, getting my financial literacy is actually into professional athletes' hands. Because just by offshoot, I have professional athlete clients. And sometimes it's too late by the time they get to me. So the little things I teach them, I got this partnership with Gatorade. And I'm like, okay, Michael Jordan, don't let them pay you. Have them pay your business, Michael Jordan LLC. Oh, well, I don't have an LLC. We'll do that because you're going to pay less in taxes, put it in a trust. I'm giving them all this different information. They're like, wow. So not everybody has $100 million contracts in the NBA, NFL. Some bench players or some regular people, they're like, hey, I'm making $2-3 million and I'm only in the league for 3-4 years.
Right.
That's the majority of the players.
Yes.
So I would like to get my program into all the sports league in America. It's a lofty goal, but I think I can pull it off.
100% can pull it off. And as a former educator,
Mm-hmm.
we absolutely need that in the classroom because for so many of us, we are trying to fix mistakes that we made in the past.
Yes,
And so
absolutely.
we are buying back our time.
Yes,
So we wouldn't have
yes,
to be
yes,
redeeming
yes.
so much time if we knew it earlier.
Mhm.
Love that.
Absolutely,
Love that.
absolutely.
Okay. So talk to 18-year-old Herman. What
Nice.
would you tell him? You know everything that you know now,
Mhm.
but you want to tell him something to just keep him going. What would it be?
So before I answer that,
Okay.
I want to say this to you. Right now, how I'm living, besides my why, is I'm going to meet the 90-year-old Herman one. I'm preparing for that.
Yes.
So when I meet that 90-year-old Herman, the 40-year-old Herman has to be prepared to meet that person and be like, I did good, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be 90 one day, God willing. So what would I say to the 18-year-old Herman? Girls aren't going anywhere. Chase the bag
Okay.
because they'll chase the security in you. Because women, proper women work better in their feminine energy when you are secure, when you're stable. So be stable, work on yourself, work on your mental health. And I would have took financial literacy a lot more seriously when I was 18. Right now I'm teaching college students that by the time you're 21, you can be worth $500,000. And I literally break it down step by step. I was like, you get your credit card, you get the LLC, you do this, you invest in real estate, you get into the NACA program to buy your first multifamily. Like I really break it down for them. So I would have took financial literacy a lot more seriously when I was 18 because the return on investment is massive. Don't blow that refund check on True Religion. What happened? What happened? I thought it was a safe place.
We're here now.
That's why we're here now. So, God, I blew $20,000 in refund checks over 4 years.
Yeah.
You know what that $20,000 would have been if I had put a down payment on something or do something?
I cried about it a little bit.
A little bit, because we didn't know the information. So that's the one thing I would have told the 18-year-old Herman.
I love that. I love that. Tell the people where they can find you, how they can tap into your program.
So again, my name is Herman Dolce, founder of Bella Sloan Enterprises and Bella Sloan Academy. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere at Haitian_CEO, especially on Instagram. I love teaching, and definitely check out our YouTube page, Bella Sloan Enterprises, where we teach for free all the games to set you free.
I love it. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Great interview.
Thank you for tuning in to another insightful episode of Aid to Assets. Remember, your journey from 9-to-5er to successful real estate investor is within reach. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep investing in your future. If you'd like to know more, connect with me on Instagram at Aid to Assets. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Until next time, happy investing.